Hello, Lena. I'd like to thank everyone for joining in. Love the timing, Luna. I wish everyone a blessed, blessed day. We'll go for one more minute. Of course, you're free to continue on your own. Actually, before I go, I'm going to share a few words. So to anyone who's new, a very warm welcome. This is a guided meditation on how to take in the limitless power. From a religious point of view, you could say the power of God. From maybe a more spiritual point of view, you might call it source or spirit of the universe. It's not so important what you call it, just that one is open to believing in it. And the thing is this power can do anything. And this power is infinitely wise. We might say, please help me with a particular physical burden, or please help me with a financial situation or a relationship. And what we ask for may not happen immediately. And so that is that's where it's really important to have surrender and trust that this power, this consciousness, this force, God, whatever you call it, it's infinite and we're not. And part of any legitimate spiritual path is going to be surrendering to this infinite power that made us. So it's kind of this, it can be this little bit of it can feel like a little bit of a dance of staying crystal clear that this power is limitless and can do anything, and being patient, and also surrendering. Like, okay, infinite, limitless power, you know what's best. Please, this is what I want. And as it's written, and thy will, not mine, be done. One of the paradoxes of surrender is surrender to God is we don't know what's best. We as human beings sure like to think we do. Right now I'm dealing with a situation in my life where someone didn't treat me well or treat me the way I wanted to be, and having all these thoughts and feelings like, oh, they shouldn't have done that, or oh, that wasn't right. But in taking in such thoughts, really I'm playing God. I'm in essence thinking that I know what's best, that I know the way things should be. And when it's not my way, it's terrible. None of which is true. I don't know what's best. I'm not in charge of life in the universe, and I'm not in charge of other people. I'm in charge of, with this higher power's help, how I respond. But despite all the thoughts to the contrary, I'm not, and so far as I can tell, no one is in charge of life. That's this higher power's job. So as we take this energy in, there's kind of this invitation to be deeply in a place of faith and trust that, like, oh, this power is limitless. And simultaneously, oh, this power is limitlessly wise. It knows what's best. Many people find out about this teaching because they're seeking physical healing. And that's a very virtuous and righteous undertaking, to have a healthy body, a body in, as the person who taught this technique, Bruno Grüning, said, a body that's in divine order. And the timing of a healing really isn't up to us. It's up to us to surrender and to seek. But then it's also up to us to trust. And to stay in faith and trust. And sometimes that's challenging. When a particular symptom seems to linger, we human beings have the habit of thinking, oh, it'll never heal, or oh, things won't work out. It might be like, oh, this will never heal, or oh, this isn't working. So you have to really watch for those thoughts. Firmly say no to them and come back to faith and trust. And for a particular challenge, you might have to do that 10 times, 20 times, 100 times. Negative thinking can be very persistent. That's my experience of it. But keep coming back to this higher power and faith in this higher power. Well, as Bruno Grüning said, the good will prevail. So I wish everyone a blessed rest of their day. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this practice and listen to some of these ideas. I hope you take them to heart and practice them with deep commitment. Take care. Big love.